Hey guys, so Lioness 2, I finally finished it. I fully recorded episode 6, I edited it, I spent ages editing, I made it all nice and fancy, and then YouTube went, no. So what I tend to do is I blur the video out, right? So you can't see anything, I'm not pirating anything, it's, you can watch a blurred picture and by the sound you can generally just where I am in the story. Did that and have a cat. Did that and yeah, YouTube said no, the whole of the audio is now copyrighted. And I went, so I could have put an audio track on it or something like that, like slowly underneath it to try and get past the system, but then I just got to the point where I just couldn't be arsed. It was too much work, and I just thought, fuck you. Hence why there wasn't really a video out the other week. So, it's like, fuck it, I'll watch it, and I'll do a video like this. So, episode 6, I did not, to be honest, I kind of had a feeling that Cruz and her, Cruz and Josephine, I'm sorry if I can't pronounce names, okay? If you have a normal name like Bob, I can pronounce it, but if it gets slightly complicated, my brain just goes... So, I did not expect... Well, I kind of had a feeling that there was going to be, like, gay, because, come on, you can't have that first season, have the gayness in the first season, and not have some gayness in the second season. That would just not be fair, right? But how they did that, how they played those two, and they built the tension up, and they built the moment up, was so good. Because all it started from was... There was kind of like, some moments where she's like, oh shit, you're naked. Oh my god, I shouldn't be looking. Which is just realistic gay panic. To then, she's looking and she's like, ooh, she's nice. And I'm like, yeah, she is nice. And then she catches her looking. And then she's like, it's okay to look. It's like, fucking not. We're supposed to be like... professional, we're in the middle of this shit cake, and she's like, and then the way they almost, it was really good, brilliant job by both the actresses. The only thing that slightly bugged me a bit with this season is because they are doing a third season, I believe, hopefully in the third season we see more of Josephine not looking like she sucked on a lemon every single episode. Which is fair enough, great acting, but every episode has pretty much been her upset. Her in this shit situation, so you've not really seen much of her range, if you get me, other than the bits you've seen with Cruz. But then the bits that you see with Cruz go, oh, actually, we like her. She's not some person that's been thrown into a shit situation that's almost comes across as really weak. Which is really funny how they've done that, how they've done her character. Because she's this badass combat pilot who's killed fucking shitloads of people, but then when it comes to outside her comfort zone, i.e. where she's piloting, she's actually very vulnerable and very almost innocent in a way. So it was nice to actually see a character who's really badass but also normal. But yeah, the way they built the tension between those was just chef's kiss. And I also appreciate the fact in these episodes that they have these lighter moments to kind of just... Because the tension's always high, but then they have these moments that just make you outright giggle. And you don't expect it because of how tense and serious the show is. And you're just like, what the fuck? like, what was it? That scene in the bedroom, where Two Cups is with the other bloke, with Tucker, and Two Cups just farts. And Tucker's like dying. He's like, oh my god, mate. Oh. Yeah, I'm just like, that is just like on point. I won't go into too much details with their almost sex scene, because I'm going to do a breakdown of that. I'm actually going to do a video of that. I'll try and use footage if I can, but I'll probably do it in bits where I'll literally stop it every couple of seconds. It's going to be super annoying in order to get around the fact that it's copyrighted. Or blur it. I don't know. I'll find a way, because that scene needs to be discussed, because that scene was pretty fucking perfect. It was perfectly done, because they weren't naked and it was pretty fucking sexy. I've seen shows where people are pretty much in fucking porn lingerie and they haven't managed to achieve the amount of sexiness that was achieved in them in their pyjamas, okay? So yeah, I will discuss that. I won't leave you waiting, I'll discuss it. Now, that last episode was... right? It was good, and then at the same time, I don't know, some of these fight scenes and some of these explosions just seem like they're doing it for the sake of having them shoot shit and have them explode shit. Because it just, sometimes you're just like, really would that happen? Like, why, you know, that decision or that suggestion's stupid. Why the fuck are you going with a stupid suggestion? Because, let's be honest, you're why would you not assume that helicopter's about to get shot down when they've got the fucking equipment to shoot it down? And also, like, yeah, I know you've got to keep low and all this to not hit radar and all this bullshit, but low enough that you can't fucking dodge them shooting a fucking tank HD at you. Like, you have those moments and you're like, well, that's a bit stupid. And then, like, these are spoilers. I'm assuming you've watched it, okay? Like, at the end, they're all, like, running out of ammo and all this is happening. And then Josephine's just screaming. Just fucking screaming. And I'm like... I don't know what I would do in that kind of situation. I don't know what my normal reaction would be, but I don't know. Watching it, my brain was like, shut the fuck up. Please shut the fuck up. But I also appreciated the fact that last episode, Cruz pretty much didn't leave her side. She was next to her side the whole time. Like, even after they were rescued, she didn't go far from her. She constantly stayed next to her. And it's I'll try and find a picture, but Cruz is standing there shooting, her legs are apart, and Josephine's literally just holding onto her leg. And I was just like, you know what, that's quite a nice touch, that Cruz is like this, I'm going to protect you, and she's just like, right, I'm just going to hold on to you because I'm so out of it, I don't know what the fuck's happening. Yeah, so, and then... I don't know, it was good, and then at the same time, it's just like, what are we going to blow up next, it felt like. And also, that other bloke, that sniper dude, he made a couple of appearances in the episodes, but oh my fucking god. I believe he's an actor, and he's directed some of the episodes, and he's a producer and all this shit, but oh, fuck me. Were they hyping him up? Like, mate, okay, yeah, you're this big shot, but really, are they going to just have you single-handedly fucking take out a tank? You know, it felt like they were trying to put him on this pedestal to show, look at this badass. Look at this badass. And I just thought, fuck off, mate. It felt so forced. And then some of the lines he was saying, It was like straight out of like a G.I. Joe fucking episode, and I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck? You know, who says that? Who in real life? Who the fuck says that? Yeah, overall, I was very pleased with it. Very different from the first season, which I went into the second season assuming it was going to be very similar, but it wasn't. And that was fine, absolutely fine. It was very enjoyable. I enjoyed the development that happened. There was a few instances where Joe started fucking annoying me, and then some people, but that's just, I don't know. Joe needs some serious therapy, because the only way she seems to know how to respond to people saying no or questioning her is to get really aggressive and act like a twat. And considering her line of work, you would think she'd be a lot calmer than that. Honestly, I have no clue about the third season. If anyone's got any details about the third season, please. Yeah, they're gonna do a third. But yeah, if you guys have any details about a third season, let me know. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I would highly recommend it if you've not watched it. The fighting's on point. You got some badass women. You got some badass blokes. You have a bit of humour here and there. You got explosions, and you've just got an interesting plot and how things work out. But yeah, I did not expect the second season to go the way it did, because it was building itself up like the first season, and then of course everything just kept going to shit, so then they had to just adapt, and then it just went to, oh, we've pretty much done our job, but we're just going to make this unrelated thing a thing in order to just go blow some shit up, is what it felt like with that last episode. Because it just felt like, why couldn't any other team, sorry, picking that up, picking that up, why couldn't any other team be doing their job? Yeah, it was an enjoyable last episode, just the premise behind it was a bit like, really? But yeah, very good. Hopefully we do get to see Cruz and Josephine, you know what I mean? That would be nice. I'm surprised we actually got to see them kiss, and I'm surprised we got as much as we did. Was not expecting that. Appreciated it. Really well done. Thank you, ladies. But yeah. Any other shows? Always looking for recommendations. I have a long ass list of shit I want to watch. It's just the time to watch them and then edit them that, I don't really have that time. And also, one other thing. I want to finish After Midnight. I want to finish that. I know Eliza's not going to have any time to finish it, so I'll probably just finish that myself. So that's probably going to be next after The Secret of Us. I need to finish that because that's a really good show as well. But yeah, thank you for watching, guys, and I shall see you fuckers on the next one.